Hey Dustin, it's Brandon from Brickify. I just wanted to go over a couple things and basically show you how I can help you. I do want you to know, I hope that this information in this video will help you no matter what. You know, if you decide that you wanted to take this information and run with it on your own, then please, that's totally fine. If you decide that you want some help, then I'm happy to help you as well. But I want you to know that my goal is to just give you some tips and some pointers and some tools maybe that can help you along the way. But if you'd like to partner up so that I can help you do that, then that would be awesome too. So, well, let's get started on what I can do and how I help other small businesses kind of boost their online presence. The first thing I did is I went into Google and I typed in custom cabinets in Midland, Texas. When I did that, I did find TopNotch Carpentry and Woodworks, which is ultimately how I found you to call you. But you were ranked on page 2 of Google Maps, sitting in about spot 33. And so, you know, that's pretty far down the list. And typically whenever someone types in custom cabinets Midland, Texas, the map pack is what's going to populate, and it's going to show them the top 3 ranked businesses. And then you can click on expand to show more businesses, but the top 3 are obviously the ones that get clicked on the most, because that's just the person's looking for custom cabinets. Here's 3 businesses right out of the gate that do that, so they're going to be the ones that get clicked first. And so my goal would be to help you to make sure that you're getting ranked in the top 3 and getting more clicks and ultimately more customer leads in the door to help your business grow and help you add value to other people. So I did notice that on the photos that you have listed, it's not just cabinets. So because of that, I also went in and just typed in carpentry for Midland, Texas. And when I did that, I noticed that you were actually number 4. So not quite in the top 3, but definitely ranking higher when it comes to carpentry as opposed to just custom cabinets. And so what I would want to do is make sure that we're ranking you for both, you know, so that you're popping up at the top of the list for either or. And then if there's any other aspects of your business that you do, we could look at that as well. But essentially, when you look at this, you can see that Double S Woodworking is kind of the top of the list. It was also at the top of the list for custom cabinets. And so let me just go over a few things that Google is looking for when ranking businesses and getting them to the top of Google on page 1. So there's essentially looking at 3 things. The first thing that they're looking at is citations. So citations is essentially your business name, address, phone number, etc., all over the internet. And so that could be like white pages or yellow pages or LinkedIn or Facebook or, you know, just a number of places where your business name and information is listed. So the more places that your business is listed, the more Google recognizes, I see that their business is listed here, here, and here. Must be a legitimate business. And those citations help you to start climbing the ranks of Google, you know. And so if you look here, I use this tool called Whitespark to kind of gauge how many citations businesses have. You're certainly welcome to download Whitespark. I pay a little bit of money for that so that I can make sure that I'm adding value to people that want to build their online presence. And so when I did that under here, you can see like Double S Woodworking, which is ranked number 1, it had 11 citations. So obviously citations is not the only thing Google is looking at, but it is a factor when ranking to page 1 of Google. So again, that's Whitespark, and that's what I use to be able to determine how many citations are being used. In addition to citations, Google is also looking at keywords. They're looking at the content on a web page. They generally like to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on a home page of a website, and then they're scanning all of those words to see what organic keywords are being listed within the website. Organic keywords would be certain things, certain phrases or words that people are typing into Google. So it could be that someone types in kitchen remodel Midland, Texas, or custom cabinets Midland, Texas. And whenever they type that, Google is scanning the websites, and it knows, this site over here has a lot of words. It has over 2,000 words of content, and these phrases pop up there. And so when it sees that, it's going to populate it to page 1 so that the people that are searching for those terms can find you. So first is citations. The second one is keywords and content. And then the third one is backlinks. And so backlinks is basically other places online that redirect back to your site. That could be like forums where people mention your website, or blogs where people mention different websites or companies or industries that they like. And whenever somebody clicks on it, it redirects back to your website. And so you can see in this tool that I use is called Ahrefs. It's Ahrefs. I pay a few $100s a month to be able to access this information so that I can kind of judge what the competition is doing, so that whenever I help a small business, I'm able to actually help them beat out the competition in those specific areas that Google is looking at, like keywords, referring domains, backlinks, citations, etc. So just real quick, if you go over this, you can see that the UR is basically the power of the website. The DR is basically how much Google trusts the website. And then you have the backlinks and information like that. And so my goal would be to help you to have enough backlinks to beat out the competition, have more citations than the competition, and utilize the maximum amount of keywords and phrases so that whenever Google's looking at your information, they recognize that your website is legitimate and it's trustworthy and it has all the information that people are looking for, so that when they are typing that stuff into Google, they find your information and your page first. And so hopefully all of this is helpful to you. And just go ahead and once you finish watching this, you can reach back out to me. And otherwise, if you just end up wanting to use this information on your own, then that's totally fine too. But I look forward to working with you. Have a good night.